Good day, children. Today in this video, we will see the poem Geography Lesson by Brian Patten. Our teacher told us one day he would leave and sail across a warm blue sea to places he had only known from maps and all his life had longed to be. The house he lived in was a narrow and grey, but in his mind's eye he could see sweet-scented jasmine clinging to the walls and green leaves burning on an orange tree. Here the poet is talking about his geography teacher, and he says that the teacher dreamed about traveling the world. He wanted to leave his dull, boring home behind and travel to exciting and beautiful destinations, places he had only read about in books and seen in maps. Okay, what does this line says? The words narrow and grey describes the house of the geography teacher, but they also describes the teacher's life at the same time. They suggest that his life was dull, boring, limited and unsatisfactory to him. Okay, the teacher's life was boring and limited and it was also unsatisfactory to him. But in his mind's eye, he could see. In his mind's eye means in his imagination, okay, he could see a sweet-scented jasmine clinging to the walls. Okay, and he could also see a green leaves burning on an orange tree. Burning is not literally burning. Here, it's showing a brightly on an orange tree. The leaves are showing brightly on an orange tree. He spoke of the lands he longed to visit, where it was never drab or cold. I couldn't understand why he never left and shook off the school's stranglehold. So here the poet is saying that his teacher longed to visit strange lands, and he spoke about all kind of lands, okay, where he wanted to visit, where he longed to visit it, where it was never drab or cold. What do you mean by drab or cold? Lacking brightness or interest or dull. Okay. So what is the next line stating here? I couldn't understand why he never left. The poet couldn't understand why he never left the school, the geography teacher. Okay. And shook off the school's stranglehold. Shook off is like broke away from the school's complete control. Why he didn't broke away from the school's complete control. Then halfway through his final term, he took ill and never turned. He never got to that place on the map where the green leaves of the orange trees burned. What happened? Though he spoke of traveling the world, he never did. He died before he could do so. So the geography teacher is no more. He took ill and never returned. He died. And he never got to that place on the map. He couldn't go to the places on the map where the green leaves of the orange trees burned. He was imagining to go to all these places. He was just dreaming of going to all these places where the green leaves of the orange trees burned, but he couldn't do that. Okay? The maps were redrawn on the classroom wall. His name was forgotten. He faded away. But a lesson he never knew, he thought, is with me to this day. Okay, what happened then? The maps put up in the class by the geography teacher were changed. The maps here refer to the dreams the teacher spoke of. The other students may have forgotten the teacher, but the speaker has not. So what is that lesson the teacher taught to the student, the speaker? The lesson the teacher taught the speaker was that it was not enough to dream, but it was also important to ensure that you achieve your dreams. That was the lesson taught by the teacher to the speaker. The teacher also taught him the importance of dreams and how they are the things that motivate you in life and make you happy. The teacher's untimely death taught the speaker that life is unpredictable. Okay? Lots of unexpected things can happen that can ruin your plans, that can just shut down your plans, which is why you should not keep postponing your plans to another day. This is the valuable lesson that the teacher taught to the speaker. I travel to where the green leaves burn, to where the ocean's glass clear and blue, to places our teacher taught me to love, and which he never knew. Never knew here is like means to visit or see. Okay? The speaker means to say that his teacher never got to know or visit the places he dreamed about. But the speaker visited all the places where his teacher dreamt about. Okay? Where the green leaves burn, to where the ocean's glass clear and blue. He visited all the places. Brian Patten was born in 1946 in Liverpool, England. He is a popular poet and performer, and a children's author. His poems are about the richness of life and imagination. His collections of poetry include Gargling with Jelly and Thawing Frozen Frogs. Geography Lesson is a poem about the valuable lessons the speaker learned from the unfulfilled dreams of travel that his geography teacher had. Thank you, children.